to see.
Honestly, Paul, seriously, what is it doing to me? But let's be patient, is all I can say. Don't have a choice, actually.
That's the way it works, yep.
We just don't have a choice. So let's have a look at the gold chart, because what is interesting about it is, after having a few little heart attacks during the week, especially when you can see some of these moves, and I'll just circle them down here on the 4-hourly chart. There was that one, there was this one, there was this one, and there was this major one as well. A couple of these low test bars in the middle of the range all happen within about half an hour. So 1 minute you're looking at the chart and thinking, okay, we're looking at a good bounce, this is going well, and then the next minute your heart's in your mouth because you've dropped $15 in 15 minutes. So it's been very sensitive, it's been all over the place. But until I actually sat back and looked at the market when it's closed, which is always a good thing to do at the end of the week, is we're sitting in this really tight range again. And that would seem to indicate, one, we're either going to go to the downside and retest a level down further, or we're just going to sit in this holding pattern. And I'm talking about the holding pattern that we would like to see come to fruition with the seasonals. The seasonals are now looking for a move from about the 20th, 21st, which would happen to be this weekend, to move north. It's a seasonal bias. Given what's happening in the market and everything's topsy and turvy, I am going to go with the theory that I think there might be a bit of a retreat to something stable. That's what I'm hoping. That could be the impetus to see it move a bit higher. Come back down to the daily, and let's have a look at the daily chart. Oh, sorry, before I even move it, we're looking at this, the divergence on the MACD, and we all know the divergence on a MACD is a pretty good indicator of the market going back up again. How much further? Don't know. But look at this. We've got this low here and this low here, but on the MACD histogram, not the signal and the MACD line itself, but on the histogram, which can be a little more sensitive to indicating a turn or a potential turn in the market. We've got that there. We've got a divergence happening on the histogram. We've got no really good direction on the DO plus, DO minus. The ADX is below the 25 line. Same over here on the daily. But when you look at where this level, and we all know like gold likes levels, I'm trying to work out where and why it's come back to this 1845 level. And it's a previous level of a previous monthly level of resistance. So broke through, came down, tried this first level of R2 on the monthly, this month cycle, and then back down, and it's retested another previous level. So what a surprise. I mean, you just have to dig a little bit with gold, and it's always good to do the digging when the market is closed. Where to next? Let's just see. We're just consolidating. We're going sideways. We're in a holding pattern. We're at the bottom of the level, at the bottom of the range. What a surprise. It's a wait and see at the moment, Paul, I'm afraid. So nothing fantastic, but I'm just let's see. Let's see if it comes back and retest the 1830 level, or whether it's just going to say, I'm going to play ball finally with the seasonals.
I do just having a bit of a look back on the chart, and the 4-hour chart's really, I don't look at the 4-hour chart on gold, but that second or third last bar of the week has been the big move for the last 7 weeks. Either the 1 o'clock or the 5 o'clock bar, the second or the third last. So we see it this week. Something happened the week before, something happened the week before, something happened the week before. Not always any reason people are buying and selling. Do you think this is people closing positions for the week? Do you think these guys have been long trying to get out?
I don't know.
Very interesting bar. Well,
it's been really interesting. Like I said, it's not even the 4-hourly bar that when you because I've been tracking it, if you were down on an hourly bar, you'd be having an absolute heart attack about how quickly it's moving and how quickly it's flicking around, which is, unless there's news. I mean, obviously this was the news on inflation was worse than expected, and obviously gold took off. But during the week, there are some fairly hectic moves in there that we've had this week, and some have reversed on a dime as well and gone back up again within half an hour. So it's just being difficult.
It's interesting, isn't it, Ains? If you turn that second last bar around, go the same distance the other way, looks like a good week.
It does.
And it's clearly there's a bit of movement late in these weeks that are really impacting gold. Look, we'll come back and talk to you about oil, which is really oil's the one that surprised me this week.